And we are live. And hello, everyone. What's up, Funk Fam? I am here with Daz the WitchBoy.
Hey, what is up? How's it going, people?
Yes, we're making that fire, and he's getting notifications, so yes. Delicious.
Delicious,
yes. Yo, my boy, it's good to see you, my guy.
It's so good to see you, man. It's so good to be back in the building. I know we've been through COVID-19. It feels like we've been through the election.
Of course.
It feels like everything's been trying to keep black brothers down, but we back, man. By the grace of God, we're here. We're alive. We're living good. You know what I'm saying? And we got our health. And most importantly, we have each other. So, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yo, so what have you been up to in the past few months, man, since this COVID?
Man, since this COVID, man, I have just been literally, honestly, just been kind of working.
Yeah.
And then once I got, I had to pause on work for a little while because, you know, that's when COVID shut down everything.
Yeah.
So without giving away too much, I work for a corporate office somewhere, but I can't throw that out there. But basically, they furloughed us. So for about I'd say the whole summer, I was just kind of kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Just kicking it with friends, kicking at the house, mainly, with family. Mainly, I was at the house, mainly with family because of the COVID. Yeah. But then just recently, I just was like, you know what? Let me try and get back into music. I had a couple tracks that I recorded back in June during the pandemic. But then I was like, I don't think it's the time to release music now. You know what I'm saying? With everything going on and the riots. So I waited off, and so I just dropped FTS. So that's where FTS came from.
Look at that video. I cannot talk today. Yo, look up the video. FTS. It's fire. This is the Funkmaster ASMR podcast. Yes. Listen how good it is. Hey, we tripping. So, yeah, but yo, just so you've been doing music for how long exactly?
Man, I'd say I've been doing music honestly since I was 3.
Shoot.
I could play the drums.
Nice.
I could play the piano.
Alright.
And then I could also sing. So if we do the chronological order, when I was 3, I picked up the drum set and started playing all the way up until I was about 9 or 10. And then after that, my mom got me heavy into the church, So then I started singing. Yeah. And I ended up transitioning into that singing and going to high school, and then got accepted into the high school ensemble. But at the time, I was still in middle school. So then I was starting to realize that I kind of had a gift for music. So I stayed in high school. I finished out high school, but while I was in high school, I did majority ensemble, which is like choir. So I've been to the Biltmore about 3 or 4 times. Been able to perform there. It's a pretty cool place. I've been at Uptown Charlotte. We had to do, I think, the Knights game one time.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been a pretty decent ride. But up until I turned, I'd say 15 or 16, and it would really have to be around the Tyler the Creator and the Mac Miller, that whole wave coming out of West Coast.
Yeah.
That really gave me the notion that anybody could do this. Yeah. If you wanted to do this, it was more so for the artistic, I feel, expression than it was for the fame and the money, because what those guys were rapping about, if anyone remembers correctly, they weren't popular.
Looking back at 2011 when Tyler the Creator and Our Future Wolfgang Kill 'Em All came out, when everybody first got hooked on the Tyler the Creator, they saw Yonkers.
People scared.
That is the number one video everybody has ever seen.
Yeah.
And when they saw that video, everybody was just sitting there who is this kid? Why has he got a cockroach? Why is he eating it? Why is he talking all this narcissistic stuff? When I saw it, I was it's creepy, but he has to get his point across some way to the public, and who other than the thing outside the box and Our Future Wolfgang? Because when everybody came out with it, they saw him just hanging out with mostly just a bunch of, as the government says, quote unquote, ignorant people.
Right.
Yeah. Right. It's all type of messed up how when you try to get your point across, people don't understand, but a certain demographic of people can understand what you're trying to put out there.
Right.
Nobody thought, everybody thought Tyler the Creator was kind of the black version of Eminem. I'm okay, look back in 2004 through 2000.
Right.
So forth. Eminem has done how much controversial BS over the years?
Crazy amounts.
And everybody loves his stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody loves his stuff. And he's still up there as the
highest paid.
Yeah, the highest paid.
Yeah, he's out there. He's
man, he's killing it. He's killing the game. And like he made the way for certain other people who were the kind of outcasts in the world.
And I have to agree with you.
Yeah, you got to.
Because I feel like without the Eminem, there actually would be no Tyler.
There would be anybody.
Who would have the gall enough to say what Tyler said?
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until there wasn't an Eminem. Like
yeah.
Eminem, because what did Eminem say? I think I just drank a fifth of vodka. You dare me to drive? You ever heard that song by Phil Collins, In the Air and the Night? When something had that other dude was tripping or something, but then the story ended up where like he ended up killing his girlfriend. His girlfriend was in the back of his car.
It was Stan.
Like that
the song he did.
That blew it blew like lyrical and storytelling capability. I think
he took the perspective of a fan who drew
it's crazy.
He basically drove himself into an obsession of meeting Eminem, and when he never got a letter back. He went ballistic. He went off the handle. He kidnapped his girlfriend. He put her in the trunk. And he drove off the river just how he did in some of his music videos. And certain people thought that was too violent, too graphic from the point of view of a fan. Okay, think about what you're saying. You're going through the demographic of somebody who's obsessed with meeting their idol, their hip hop legend.
So what type of state of mind?
Yeah, what type of state of mind they're going through?
Yeah, where they're going through. And it's crazy that he could just take himself and put himself in that shoes.
Yeah.
Even though the song was about him.
And he never met him. He's
never met him. No.
I mean, sure, he's seen him on stage, but yeah,
it's crazy. It's just it's crazy.
Indeed. But yo, I feel like we're also getting off topic about like the subject of this is life goals.
Life goals.
So okay, when you think life goals, what is it that you want to accomplish in life to go towards your career?
I say right now, to go towards my career the most would have to be just a good spot that's healthy environment for me to be able to record freely. That's what I'd love.
Okay.
You know, for me, I'm more of like a studio rat. Like I love if I had to, I could stay in the studio from like sun up to sundown if I had to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for me, I think that's what I just want somewhere in the future to where I have like a permanent studio. I can come in, have the engineer ready, knock out songs, keep it moving. That'd be my ultimate goal.
Yeah.
Now, if we're talking outside of musicality and like that career in music,
just like all around, like just like what do you want in life for yourself?
Oh, all around, 3 things. A coupe.
Okay.
A small house by Panama City Beach.
Of course. Everybody dream.
And then just honestly, a wife. And that's it.
Don't we all? Don't we all? Don't we all?
I know. And see how simple that was. I don't want a bunch of money. I don't want any of that. I just want, like I said, just a small coupe, live by the ocean, and a wife. An actual cool, like a homie, like a friend that was like my wife. I'd like to have.
I understand.
You know?
Yo, and we've known each other for how long, my guy? Going on like good 5, 6 years.
6 years, yeah.
Yeah, man. I've known each other, and you hit me up just to record some videos with you, and here we are.
Yeah, exactly. Here we are.
And we've done like 13 music videos and a few, like actually a shit ton of visualizers. We're
killing stuff, man, for a while. Tell them they can look it up. It's all up there. It's on there. We got videos over 1,000 plays.
Yeah, like if you go to Daz the WitchBoy's YouTube channel, this dude has fire. And I directed I actually directed half of the videos. Shit, not even half, all of them. I've helped him with some of the stuff, but he's also been doing his own thing. I've been also doing some of my stuff too, even though I haven't released anything to you guys in like a couple 6 months so far.
I think I'm the same with him. I think that's what I'm saying. I think for both of us, really, I feel like for creators in general, like this COVID, it made everyone just take a seat back just for a little while. But now that it's reopened, it was a long hiatus. But it's so good to be back, and I'm sure he can tell you that it feels so good.
Course,
it's amazing.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Waking up and actually, how do I put this? Being able to still say that you can do what you love to do
is the best thing.
Is the best thing. Like, you know how most people, like, they would have been probably 5 years ago, hey man, you should probably stop doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Go this route. No one has ever done that. Every time for either of us, it's always, yo, keep going. keep going. And every time that we kept going, we saw big results.
Yeah.
Every single time. No matter how minute or small they were, it was always a step forward. Yeah. And that's what I loved about I feel like the journey in this music game and podcasting, it's a beautiful journey. It is a very beautiful journey.
And it's crazy how podcasts have taken off so far. And
yeah.
I'm surprised I started one out of all this. And this is episode 4. I hope we can make more. And like, yo, I need to have you come on the show more often.
Of course, man.
You got to, my guy.
Got to, man. He's my video director, so it's like, I got to come up on here.
And like, and somewhere down the line, like we gotta make this into a thing. Even though I'm also working with a podcast. Shout out to the Power Podcast Network and Phonic Den.
Okay.
That's where I mostly work at, like when I'm not working at Lowe's. I've told you guys this numerous times. So yeah. But yeah, I'm starting my own podcast, and I'm bringing my homeboy Daz the WitchBoy along. So I hope you guys
let's do it.
And I hope you guys can listen to this all the time on our silly antics, my boy. Yo, it's always good catching up with you, my guy.
It is always a pleasure, man.
Of course.
Hey, look out! He's actually going to be dropping a video here very soon on YouTube. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. Please go check it out. It's going to be underneath the WitchBoy page, and it'll be underneath his page once we drop it tonight. So everyone stay blessed. It's been a pleasure, and I can't wait to see you guys soon.
My boy. It's always been a pleasure seeing you with you, my guy.
Man.
All right, y'all. Love y'all. Peace. Remember, always stay funky, and stay tuned for the Funkcast podcast. More to come your way. All right, y'all. Peace. Hey. Oh, my God.
That was a good one.